What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy Dtlf with a post-game recap, man. Unfortunately, the Lakers dropped this one to the Denver Chicken Nuggets. It's unfortunate, guys, because we had this game going into the fourth quarter. We had the momentum. Uh, Very frustrated. I'm happy with the young players' efforts, and even Brooke and KCP showed up, but I'm very, very disappointed with Coach Walton. Once again, very disappointed with Coach Luke Walton, guys. I feel like his rotations destroyed us there at the very end. The young players played their heart out. Got to give him props. Lonzo was absolutely phenomenal. Julius in spurts, even though he turned the ball over like 3 times there to end the game. Um, Kuzma played good in spurts. I thought Brook Lopez was sensational. But very, very tough loss because we had it, guys. Once again, we had a 2-point lead, and Luke Walton decides to throw out a very low efficient offensive unit with not even offensive. Basically, Isaiah Thomas was the offense in the fourth quarter till the 7-minute mark. Like, why does he have a set minutes? It's so frustrating, man. When he had Isaiah Thomas and Tyler Ennis, they were able to give some production in the first half, but in the second half, there in the fourth quarter, that's what destroyed us, man. We were up 2 points, and of course, we throw out Isaiah Thomas and Tyler Ennis, and they're just not going to work defensively, period. They got exposed. We ended up going down by like 2-3 points right there. By the time the starters come in, we lose all momentum. That is why I am frustrated, man. That is why I am frustrated with the rotations, man. Seriously, because we have a chance to get momentum going forward. Like, we're up 3 points or 2 points or whatever. And then all of a sudden, here comes Luke with his trash lineups, putting in Tyler Ennis and Isaiah Thomas at the same time. By the way, at the end there, when he took out Isaiah Thomas, they couldn't score for lick. Like, Isaiah Thomas was playmaking well in the fourth quarter. However, defensively, he shouldn't have had Isaiah Thomas, KCP, and Lonzo out there. He should have had Randall, and he should have subbed out KCP, in my opinion, if he was going to sub back Isaiah. And why are we settling for threes, man? That's really frustrating as well. Why are we settling for threes? Every time we get a lead, we start just jacking threes. If it's not Brook Lopez, it's Lonzo. If it's not Lonzo, it's KCP. And so on and so forth. It needs to stop. We need to take high percentage buckets. It's like we stop playing every time we get the lead. Also, first half, we were down by like 12, 13 points. In comes the bench. Travis Ware played amazing tonight again. The bench played amazing. They put us up. We tie the game, and then all of a sudden, after the timeout, Luke Walton takes out everybody who was playing well, including Travis Ware, and he brings in the starters, and then we go back down 10 again. This is why I absolutely hate Luke Walton's rotations, because we can't never get momentum. Thanks, Pedro. I appreciate it, bro. He said, I want to punch Tyler Haynes in the face. Yeah, man. It's really frustrating, man. Ennis had a good little spurt, and somebody tweeted to me. They were like, oh, Ennis is actually playing well. I called it out. I told him that's just a fluke. Come crunch time, he better not be in it. Surely, Luke Walton puts him in the fourth quarter, and that's why we lost the game. Honestly, we lose all momentum. Did it in the first half. Travis Ware and these guys we were catching up. All of a sudden, what happens? Luke Walton, puts in the starting lineup, and they start playing bad again. We lose, all that ground we had made up, we got to work back at it again. If I was coach, I would leave the players that are playing well, giving us the momentum, till they start playing bad. Then you make your substitutions. There's no need to stick to strict minute restrictions, guys. Really bad, man. Really, really bad. Again, it's looking like playoffs are out of reach. These are wins we should be having down the stretch. The Portland one and this one are games we should have executed. What about Randall? Randall turned the ball over way too much there. He reverted back to his old tunnel vision form there in the fourth quarter. And I'm not mad that he got benched. However, for size purposes, we lost this game because Isaiah Thomas was guarding Jokic at the last possession, and Jokic just tipped it in. That was frustrating. I like Isaiah Thomas, but he should not be there, during a small ball lineup when you got somebody like Jokic crashing the glass, and he was a problem all night long. All night long. So that just really bothered me, man. I feel like we got to run a lot more plays for Kuzma. When this kid is firing on all cylinders, we're just that much of a better team. Lonzo was sensational again today. I'm not even going to look at the stats. Not going to mention none of them because they're irrelevant. We lost, so it doesn't matter. I'm not even going to mention the refs. None of that. But what I'm blaming is Luke Walton's poor rotations there in the fourth. Come on. You're seriously going to let a team of Isaiah Thomas, Tyler Ennis, very undersized backcourt, up against guys like Devin Harris, Will Barton, guys who could just go over them. Travis Ware, what was it? Zubats, and I don't remember who was the fifth guy, but it was a very, 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 very limited offensive lineup, and defensive lineup. That's a problem. You should have had Kuzma out there at all times. If you're gonna instead of Tyler Ennis, personally, Ennis does not deserve minutes, man. He gets exposed, and then he turns the ball over twice as well. We don't need 2 turnovers from a player who's not even supposed to be holding the ball in the fourth quarter. Those possessions change the course of the game. It's really frustrating, man, to see it. All these games we should have won. There's at least 15 games that we could have won had Luke not made stupid late game rotations. And it's just I'm to the point where it's just like I'm beyond heartbroken. Like, dude, I knew we were gonna lose this game. I took off my jacket probably by the 8-minute mark. I knew we were gonna lose. This guy left. Tyler Ennis past the 9-minute mark out there, playing 5 minutes extended in the fourth quarter. Like, if he's proven himself, why not give Gary Payton II those minutes? He can at least play defense. Whatever he gives us on the offensive end, whatever he gives us on the offensive end is a bonus. Why doesn't he, give Derek Williams a chance? I mean, this would have been a perfect scrappy type game for a player like that who can maybe crash the glass. It's tough, guys. It's tough. It's tough. I was really frustrated. I knew we were going to lose this game, man. I really did. It didn't matter. Jacket or not, it didn't matter, because once I saw those rotations, like I said, and I was telling my brother too, I was like, look, if Luke leaves Tyler Ennis and Isaiah Thomas for more than 2-3 minutes out here, we're going to lose the game. And what happened? We lost. So, very frustrated, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm only going to be here till like the 20-minute mark. Again, it's my girl's birthday. And I'm going to go spend time, with her before midnight. But just tough, man. What did you think of Ennis? I thought he was decent the first half, but he still didn't. Come on. He's been garbage for us all season long. You knew he was going to be garbage again. I wasn't counting on him. Just it's beyond heartbreaking. These are games we should have in the bag. We had momentum, guys. We absolutely had momentum. And we lost it thanks to dumb rotations. Thanks, John. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate the donation. Thank you. Is it Roxanne? Roxanne. Thank you. Appreciate it. Happy birthday to my girl. Yeah, I know. I was kind of frustrated. I don't want to ruin her night, though, so I'm kind of tempering myself. Trust me, I'd be a lot more frustrated, guys. This was baloney. Lonzo needs to bring the ball up in the fourth, not Isaiah Thomas. I'm sorry. I agree. Lonzo has to do more ball handling. But even when Isaiah Thomas was on the bench, who was handling the ball? Julius Randle, KCP. A bunch of turnover-prone guys. And that's just the thing. That is on the coaching staff. All right? They're not. We got to ride the hot hand, guys. Who was playing well going into the fourth quarter? Lonzo, Kuzma, KCP. We got to call plays for them. Let's call Jacob to put a fire Luke billboard now. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. It's not going to happen this season, but I'm really not a fan of Luke Walton's, and I've been critical of him for a very long time. This is not even on the players. This is, to me, the rotations aren't giving you the best chance to win. Tyler Ennis and Isaiah Thomas, come on, man. Those guys are both 6 feet or under, guarding guys like Will Barton who are like 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". Come on, man. Dan, are we done for the playoffs? I hope not. A big no, please. I still have hope. I mean, there's always hope. It's not over until they officially eliminate us from the playoffs. However, again, these are winnable games. We should be right now at 31, instead of 29. We're stuck on 29 right now because the last 2 decisions by Luke Walton have been atrocious. I called it the Portland game. He left Julius Randle out to end the game, and, we lost. A crucial plays there. Same thing. I just, what? I'm done talking about it, guys. It is what it is at this point. This is what we have to deal with, subpar coaching. Not just Luke, man. I'm calling on the whole coaching staff. They should be in his ear, I'm calling out the whole coaching staff. Seriously. It's tough, man. This is tough. And this shouldn't be in the league, period. I agree. Why the last couple of games, Luke? Let me go back up. Let me read it. Why the last couple of games, Luke tries to go small with lineups? I don't get it. I don't know, man. I have no explanation. Dan the Lakers coach. Wait, what was that? Let me see. Oh, thanks for the donation again. He said, hashtag Dan the Lakers coach. Get it trending on Twitter. Man, you know what? I love the Lakers so much I wouldn't even step in because I don't have the experience coaching. I mean, I have a lot of basketball knowledge, but it's a different animal, man. I wouldn't hire myself to coach. We need a real coach, somebody who's going to do some work, late game situations. Just give us the best, give us the best chance to win. You don't see Denver, putting out some no-name, under 6 feet tall players to guard Lonzo there in the fourth quarter. Come on. Dan, I hate Jamal Murray. Me too, man. I hate him. This guy's always disrespecting the Lakers, especially when they already secured the victory. It's annoying. Dan, what happened in the end for the jump ball? I don't even know. It's not, again, it was irrelevant. We had lost the game in the fourth quarter when Luke took out the whole lineup that was giving us momentum with Lonzo, with Kuzma, with all these guys. And he puts in a bunch of short, non-defensive players. Come on, dude. Seriously. It's truly, truly annoying. I have no favorites. I've said it many times. Again, But, come on. Luke has favorites. You can't have favorites. You can't have... Isaiah Thomas can't be your favorite. Tyler Ennis can't be a favorite. These guys can't be favorites. You got to play whoever's playing the best. 2 words, Mark Jackson. I agree, man. I would love to see anybody else other than this guy. We need sweet revenge on Tuesday, man. You know what? At this stage, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired of it all. Do you still like it? I love it. I thought, look, honestly, Isaiah Thomas was the only one scoring for us in the fourth quarter all the way till we subbed in the starting lineup. And then when we took him out, the defense was out of sort. I mean, the offense was out of sorts. I thought him and Lonzo should have finished the game. They both make really well. They're a two-headed offensive juggernaut. However, defensively, I get it. He is too small. We shouldn't have a small lineup. Randall should have been out there. So who would I, have sub it for? Instead of Julius, it would have been KCP. Because KCP, he tends to get out of control late in games. So how is it a bum? It had probably a couple of assists there that led to wide open 3-pointers by KCP and others. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it how he's a bum. I mean, nobody's calling Julius Randle a bum. He had 2-3 turnovers there in the fourth quarter. Because he's not a bum. You just don't call somebody a bum for a couple of bad possessions. I mean, down the stretch, Julius had bad possessions. KCP was jacking up threes. Isaiah Thomas, everybody. So, but I'm done. I'm done on the subject. I'm not going to defend anybody. Look, at the end of the day, we lost. That's on not just the coaching staff. That's on the team. Why are they settling for so many threes? Even Lonzo shouldn't have took that 3. I get it. He's been shooting a lot better. But see, this is the problem. When you fall in love with the 3-point shot, it can shoot you into a game and it can shoot you right out. And I thought he should have drove right past that center and either, dished it to somebody for a wide open shot or finished at the rim. But unfortunately, he settled, and that was that. But you know what? I will say this. I will give them credit because they fought back. They were down for the most part in the game. They fought back, had a chance to win it. They had a real good chance to win it. And what happened? Unfortunately, bad rotations. If you guys want to be mad at somebody, be mad at the coaching staff. Tyler Ennis there, you're going to give him 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. You have so many better options. They should have called back Caruso. Caruso plays better than Ennis. So, why did we not keep going into Brook? That's another good point. Brook Lopez was having a great night. The past couple of games, he's been great. He's been, although he did settle for a 3-pointer that really pissed me off. But other than that, he's been great. And we went away from that. Why? Why did we go away from that? I'm telling you. Today is my mom's birthday, and happy birthday to your girl. Happy birthday to your mom, Caesar. That's awesome, man. Man, if Alonso develops a mid-range game, he would be scary. He had a mid-range jump shot step back. That was nice. That was nice to see. But, I mean, Lonzo's nice, man. He fills up the stat sheet. He almost had another triple-double. He had 5 steals. I love his instincts on the defensive end. He just knows, what the offense is doing. He reads it before it happens, and he's there. So, it's tough, man. Dan, we play the Cavs next. Are you going to stream it? Yes, I am. I'm going to be live talking to you guys during the game, so stay tuned for that on Sunday. I can't wait. You know, you guys are gonna see me. Hopefully not rage. I hope it's a positive stream because I want to be happy on my live stream. But who knows, man? The way things are going, we have not been closing out games lately. You know. Lakers chant in Denver had me laughing. I absolutely love it. Laker fans travel. We are well traveled, and we go anywhere and own the arena. So even more of a reason for us to have won this game because, you know, it's basically home court. I think the Lakers will beat the Cavs, though. Nance gonna dunk on Lopez again. Oof, probably. Damn, what if Nance posterizes us? So be it, man. As long as we get the dub, I don't care how many times he posterizes us. Can I get a shout out because I'm going to start making Laker videos? Hey, man, do your thing, bro. Shout out to Caesar, man. Anybody, you know, who wants to do this, you could do it, man. Laker Nation, stand up. Dan, hopefully we play Derek Williams next game. Yeah, I kind of figured he wouldn't play this game. Luke never does. You know, it's tough. I'm angry too. Trust me, bro. Yo, you can't guard me. I'm angry too, bro. It's tough. I just can't really display. I want to ruin my girl's night. Like I said, at the 20-minute mark, I'm getting off. It's her birthday, so I'm not really going to project my emotions tonight. I'm going zombie mode because it's my girl's birthday. So other than that, trust me, man. The coaching staff lost this one for us tonight. They didn't put us in the best position to win when we had... Every time we had momentum, there was a stupid substitution pattern that totally threw everything off. Happened in the first half when Travis Ware was shooting lights out. Shouldn't have been subbed out. And then it happened in the fourth quarter, you know, when Lonzo, Kuzma, and all these guys got the lead. And he takes them out to like the 7-minute mark. Come on, dude. Seriously, you kill it. You kill our momentum. And that's something a good coach knows. Not to ever kill a team's momentum. When they're rolling, you let them play, even if it's extended minutes. Unless they ask you to go out because they're tired, you let them play. But that's just my opinion, guys. I'll read a couple more comments before I get off. Got a couple of minutes, guys, up until the 20 mark. Dan, do you think after the game like this, Magic will advise Luke on his rotation lineup? No. Magic gave his word that he wasn't going to, you know, tamper with Luke's rotations and stuff. So it's tough, man. Dan, Luke is trash. What upset me is his rotations. I yelled at my TV last time I passed out. And hey, man, take it easy, bro. Don't even. It's not worth all that, man. I feel you though. I'll be yelling sometimes too, but like I said today, I gotta take it easy. Lonzo never gets to the line. Well, I mean, he doesn't get a lot of calls, really. We don't get a lot of calls in general. Thanks, Lakers and Dodgers for life. I appreciate it, bro. I'll tell her you said that. I like you, Dan. You're a nice guy, and I'm a diehard Lakers fan, but it seems like you guys will defend Lonzo if he goes and shoots up a mall, and you guys blame the shoppers for being there. I don't know what that means. I don't defend anybody, man. Whoever was playing bad, I called him out. If Lonzo would have played bad, I would have called him out. He didn't play bad. My only complaint is he settles too much for threes. But, I mean, he puts us in the best position to win. I don't see what you mean by defend Lonzo. I mean, there's nothing to defend. He played great. He almost had a quadruple-double. If that's not playing great, I don't know what is. Randall gets hacked and never gets any calls. Yeah, but sometimes Randall forces it too much. And this is where he was improving a lot. But the last couple of games, I feel like maybe it's, you know, they're doing their scouting on him, or I don't know what it is. But I think he's been forcing it a little too much. He needs to get back to playmaking when he gets triple teamed. Don't try to go up on three guys. Most likely you're not going to make it. And the refs aren't going to give us calls. They don't respect us. That's what I think of Randall Malibu. I see you, bro. Alonzo played great tonight. It's unfortunately that we lost, but we'd be praising him if, you know, if we had won. But yes, he is shooting too many threes, and I'm over it. He was a part of the reason we was in the game. Yeah, he shoots a lot of threes. Yeah, it's tough, man. You know, young players are going to have their... Like, I think Kuzma should be a lot more aggressive. We're so much better when he's 100% into the game than when he's just drifting out there in the perimeter and not getting involved. So a lot of that is the coaching staff too. They have to, you know, get him into more plays and stuff. But it is what it is. Look, at this point, I'm already proud of this young team. They've accomplished a lot. They fought back into this one. We had a chance there to win it at the end on the road. You know, it's unfortunate we lost. Playoffs are looking, you know, less and less likely with every loss because it's such a tight race in the West. You know, these other teams are just stringing win streaks. So it's looking really tough, guys. But The one thing we could cheer for still is that 40-point mark, that 40-game mark. If we can win 40 games, that would be awesome. Another thing we got to look for is player development. They continue to develop, get better. Like I said, LeBron and free agents are obviously starting to notice. LeBron said he was flattered by the, L.A. Bron, the signs that were put in L.A. by some fans. So we got to take our little victories, man. Little victories. We already surpassed last season. We got about 17 more games to go way over it. If we get on a nice little win streak again, we will be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about these losses. They happened. I'm gonna have a tough night sleeping tonight, but I'll get over it. On to the next one. The Cleveland Cavalier game. We gotta show out. Everybody has to ball out. I know Isaiah is gonna want to bring his A game because he's playing the team that just traded him. So it should be interesting to see what happens. Jordan Clarkson and Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance are gonna want to eat us up. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get the dub. We need it big time. So hopefully we get the dub, and then it will feel a lot better if we do. But that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Like I said, it's my girl's B-Day. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Really quick, I'm going to answer this one because I didn't answer it, by Mr. Riceboy777. He said, Dan, what do you think of Travis Ware? I like him. He is a keeper to me because he plays defense. He's mobile. He moves his feet, and he rebounds really well, and he can knock down shots. So I absolutely love him. But that's going to cut it for me, guys. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. Again, leave a comment, like, subscribe if you already haven't. And I'll catch you guys on Sunday. Tune in because I'll be live streaming my live reaction to the entire game live while the game's going on. So, if you want to have a conversation with me during the game, see what it's like to watch a game with me, tune in, man. Let's have some fun. I'll catch you guys later.